I figured I would put together a quick video just to kind of show you some things that we're tracking here. So here we go. Let's begin. Anyway, so we have our website, kiva.com. I've got Kiva Juice Southwest. So I cannot track this. I can only track this guy right here. So little piece of tracking code on that right now. Inevitably, we want this to be the main website moving forward. And eliminate the Southwest piece of it. But if we go into, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at Google Analytics here. So that's ads. Google Analytics right here. So if we go to Google Analytics, Tug, and we're on kiva.com, I have the same day period. So if we look at, users, sessions, we've had 1,300 or 1,700 sessions. If I look over the last 90 days, we've had 28,000 sessions. So, but I've only been tracking both sites for 1 week. The neat thing about this is that when we go to audience, I really can understand the interests of where customers are coming from. So if I click on the United States here, and you've seen this a little bit before, I can go ahead and I can see, okay, well, we still have a large percentage of people that are coming, for example, from California. Typically, this is about 50%, but it's pretty significant. So we look at that. The other thing is that I'm going to look at is I'm going to look at active users. Oh, interest. I'm going to look at interest. So I'm going to look at overview. And I'm going to look at interest. The reason why this is important is because now I know what the people that are visiting the website, what their interests are. And then I go over to Google Ads here. And when I'm creating an ad, if I go here to display campaigns, you could see that in the last, since December 1st, 190,000 impressions, 37 cents per click. And I go to my ads, what's going to happen here is when I go to the interest, the type of interests that I want to search, no, it's not that one. I want to go to audiences. So when I go to my audiences, and I can go ahead and edit my audiences here, select a group, we'll go here to display ads. I can select the audiences that match men's apparel, women's apparel, that match the analytics of my website. So that way I'm optimizing the ads for the customers that are most likely to visit. I think it's also worth noting on the geofencing, which is kind of important. Let me see, I don't know if it'll show the oh, here you go. There's the geofence right here. So you can see how I target the ad. I've got Carson City is at about an 8-mile radius, South Reno, Northwest Reno. So these are all our locations. The Meadowood Mall's right here, so they're not getting anything from me, but that's another story. Now, the other interesting thing is we're going to go to look at all campaigns. When you think of the market and the type of people that you're searching, I want to go to search campaigns. Oh, here, go to overview. We're going to go to overview, all campaigns. We can talk about the differences between the campaign strategies. There's 3, but when you look at searches, the #1 search category is Jamba Juice. There's another competitor, Jamba Juice. Daily Harvest is a competitor. Nectar Juice is a competitor. So these are people that may not be familiar with Kiva Juice. They're coming in from outside of the area and they're looking at it. So when I go to analytics for Kiva Juice Southwest, and I'm going to click on Southwest here, we can see some interesting information. It's only tracking about 131 users in the last 7 days. That's really, really low. And it's going to take time to really understand where the customers are coming from. And in terms of conversion here, audiences, I'll need to configure this, but it doesn't look like there's enough data for us to Oh, here we go. Demographics, overview. So anyway, Albuquerque, Las Vegas, interesting. Boston, interesting. So you can kind of see where your customers are coming from. It doesn't look like it's tracking age. We can look at some other demographic details. So yeah, just there's not enough data here to understand. But the neat thing here is Boston. I mean, who the heck do you have from Boston? Maybe a lot of military personnel, but again, not tracking a whole lot of data. So now we have this, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this data here. So anybody that's visiting our website, we're going to look at Kiva Juice. And if I look at Kiva Juice over the last 7 days, the same period, we've had 2,300 page views, 1,100 items have been added to the shopping cart, with 143 initiating a checkout. And it looks like one customer filled out a form. And that's almost, it's about 1,000 people less than our market. In addition to that, not a whole lot of items being added to the shopping cart. So that's what we want to fix. And the neat thing about this, I'm going to go to a long-term pixel here over the last 28 days, 19,500. And then what we'll be able to do on that is we'll be able to create a lookalike audience, maybe of anybody that visited Kiva Juice, anybody that visited our website that's like those customers. And then we go into our ads manager here, and I will be able to create specific campaigns. So we're going to go here to Kiva. You can see all the different campaigns I've run. We'll go ahead and edit this ad. I spend $20 a day on this ad. And when I look at the placement of the ad, it's anybody that has visited our website. We can track the conversion. So it's anybody that's visited Kiva Juice in the last 90 days. And if that profile is within 2% like an existing Kiva Juice customer, in other words, they haven't been to us, but they're like them, we're going to spam we're going to market to them. And so, and then you have Carson City. Those are the locations. So that way I'm only targeting people that live close to the stores. And you can see my audience definition. I can reach about 64,000 people. I click on here, and these are the different ads that I'm running. So the tagline is Kiva Smoothies Delivered or Order Kiva Juice Online. We're just viciously going after that. We've got some nice, sexy pictures here. And when you look at the results on the sales summary, a 5% conversion rate is amazing. That is incredible. If you're getting 5%, we're doing 9%. And it continues to go up because the data continues to become better. 148, so for every user that goes to my website, our website, is Jen's owner too, so for every user divided by sales, that's the sales per visit. So, if I'm spending 30 cents a click, but this also does not take into consideration the people that are going into the store. It only takes into consideration people that are ordering on the website. So that's a factor, but we have a way of tracking that too. And I'll have to do that in another video. So anyway, that's it in a nutshell. Any questions, let me know.